Hi, Stephen here from INEXTERIORS Painters and Decorators, and you're watching INEXTERIORS TV. In this video we're going to be sanding, filling and sizing a wall ready for lining paper. If you would like to purchase some of the similar tools that are used for this task, please feel free to check out the links in the description below. And also, if you're planning on doing any other decorating work, please feel free to visit my tool store. The link is also in the description below. So with that said, let's do this! The tools and materials that are used for this task is a multi-tool scraper, 60 grit sandpaper, 80 grit sandpaper, dust brush, filling knife, corkboard, Gyprock Easy Fill 60, a Stanley knife, roller bucket, roller pole, paste, a 3-inch paintbrush, a clean bucket or paint kettle, and what's not in the picture is some masking tape. This is the wall that we're going to be working on. Just to let you know, the radiator will be getting removed when the plumber comes. This wall did have wallpaper on it, so what I need to do now is get it prepped, ready for lining. So what I need to do is, with a combination of my multi-tool scraper and the 80 grit sandpaper, is give it all a good thorough scrape and sand down. I used a Stanley knife to cut any loose wallpaper off around these alarm sensors. Right, we need to make sure we clean any loose paper out from around the sockets, because there's nothing worse than trying to put lining paper around sockets that have got loads of old bits of wallpaper on them. So it's very advisable that we clean them out as we go along. So if you would like to know how to clean around sockets, there's a video that will pop up on an end screen at the end of the video. Here's some shots of the rest of the room that we're going to be sanding, filling and sizing. Now we've sanded, we can give it all a good dust down. I'm using my dust brush to dust it down. I normally would use a sweeping brush as well, you know, a soft bristle sweeping brush, but I haven't got one to hand, so I'm having to just make do with my dust brush. Now we're ready for filling. Let me give you some close-ups of what we're filling on this wall. If you would like to purchase some of the similar tools that I use for this task, please feel free to check out the links in the description below. And also, please feel free to visit my tool store. The link is also in the description below. The filler that I'm using to fill this wall with is some Gyprock Easy Fill 60. And the tools that I'm using is a corkboard and a 3-inch filling knife. Always fill as clean as you can, because the cleaner you fill, the easier it is to sand. Here are some other areas around the room that need filling. Let me give you a close-up of this alcove and this wall so you can see what needs filling there. Here's the close-up of the alcove. And here's a close-up of that wall. And these are the areas that we've just filled on the wall. Now the filler's dry, we get our 80 grit sandpaper and we give all this filler a good sand down, and we give it a good dust off as we're going along. What I'm doing now is just putting some masking tape on top of the sockets, because the size mix can be a little bit runny at times and I don't want it dripping into the electrics. It's just a precaution, it's never happened before. And here's a close-up of the masking tape on the switch. And with a combination of the 3-inch brush and the 9-inch roller, I size the walls. The mix that I use for sizing the walls, I just get my ordinary paste mix and then add 30% water to it. And that's this wall, sanded, filled and sized, ready for lining paper. And here are the other walls that have been sanded, filled and sized that are also ready for lining paper. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can get notified of when I release my next video. Remember, it is free. Also, if you want to leave a comment in the comment section, please do so, because that's how we all learn and grow. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.